Hello everyone, this is Wazoo here, and this is my playthrough of Ultima IV Quest of the Avatar. Just give this one a second. Oh yeah, that buzzy goodness. Anyways, this is Ultima IV, which is, well, the fourth game in the Ultima series. It is part one of the trilogy called The Age of Enlightenment. So this was kind of a unique twist to the RPG scene. Well, even today, by today's kind of RPG standards. Back then, Ultima One. Just to recap where we jump into the series here. Ultima One covers the evil dark wizard Mondane. And that trilogy is called The Age of Darkness. Extremely creative, but actually it really works. So Mondane is the evil dark wizard of Ultima 1. Then in Ultima 2, because rule of twos, right? In Ultima 2 is Mondane's apprentice. I'm going to get her name wrong. Minax? I think it's Minax. She is the evil sorceress of Ultima 2. And then just to tack on another episode of the Age of Darkness, Ultima 3, their demon spawn child, the player has to face and defeat, which turns out to be a computer, which is actually it was a really cool idea. All of these in the entire Ultima series have had some really cool ideas. So Ultima 4. So the most, I guess, outstanding thing of this RPG is that it's not a traditional RPG. Until now, there's kind of been a clear enemy. Ultima 1, 2, and 3, each of those episodes had clear enemies to defeat, and so that the goals the players would create for themselves throughout each adventure kind of aligned with the ultimate goal of defeating each of the enemies. But in Ultima 4, the major difference here is that there really is no enemy. There's no main baddie, as they often say. It was an inner quest is what the entire episode is about. So the pursuit of being excellent in all 8 of the virtues of the Ultima series, which, as I said, it's even extremely different from most RPGs today. There's really not one similar on the market. Anyway, so I guess we'll get into all of this as we play. It's kind of too much to kind of throw at you all at once. So why don't we get started? Okay. In another world, in a time to come. Return to the view, journey onward, or initiate new game. Well, return to view just brings us back to here, this little cutscene. And I guess we'll talk about it for a few minutes. So in each of the Ultima, as the Ultima series evolves, the opening cutscene, this kind of cutscene that you see right now, is it kind of has like a prologue of the episode we're about to play. In other words, a sort of a preview, I guess, an overview of what got us here to the adventure. Now with Ultima 5 and 6, that's a lot more pronounced, and Ultima 7, etc. The introduction, I guess, cinematic or this animation really kind of dovetails with where the player jumps into it. And in this case, it's a little bit different, where it's kind of just a snapshot of a possible adventure, sort of, just to kind of show you what happens in the game. The map is not looking this way. The castle and that small town that you see on the right, they're actually flipped. So this is kind of just an opening for fun animation. But it's already too much talking about that. Let's journey onward. So the other cool thing about this series... Oh, no party formed. Let's create a party then. Duh, Eric. The other really cool thing about this series is that you don't create a sort of a you don't spend an hour rolling a character and then you get into the game. Oh, that was really cool. Even the next time around, you create your well, you'll see right here. Let's initiate new game. By what name shalt thou be known in this world and time? Well, Wazoo, of course. Art thou male or female? Let's go for something different. Let's go female. Because why not? The day is warm, yet there is a cooling breeze. The latest in a series of personal crises seems insurmountable. You are being pulled apart in all directions. That sounds familiar. Yet this afternoon walk in the countryside slowly brings relaxation to your harried mind. The soil and strain of modern high-tech living begins to wash off in layers. That willow tree near the stream looks comfortable and inviting. The buzz of dragonflies and the whisper of the willow's swaying branches bring a deep peace. Searching inward for tranquility and happiness, you close your eyes. We really need like a gong sound here. Dong. Okay, well, a high-pitched cascading sound like crystal wind chimes impinges on your floating awareness. As you open your eyes, you see a shimmering blueness rise from the ground. The sound seems to be emanating from this glowing portal. It is difficult to look at the blueness. Light seems to bend and distort around it, while the sound waves become so intense, they appear to become visible. Very cool. The portal hangs there for a moment. Then, with a rush of an imploding vacuum, it sinks into the ground. Something remains suspended in midair for a moment before falling to earth with a heavy thud. Somewhat shaken by this vision, you rise to your feet to investigate. A crude circle of stones surrounds the spot where the portal appeared. There is something glinting in the grass. 2, 4, 6, 8. Hey, and there's 8 stones, 8 virtues. I think we're on to something here, my friends. You pick up an amulet shaped like a cross with a loop at the top. It is an ankh, pronounce it however you want, the sacred symbol of life and rebirth. But this could not have made the thud. So you look again and find a large book wrapped in thick cloth. With trembling hands you unwrap the book. Behold, the cloth is a map, and within lies not one book but 2. The map is of a land strange to you, and the style speaks of ancient cartography. The script on the cover of the first book is arcane but readable. The title is The History of Britannia, as told by Kyle the Younger. The other book is disturbing to look at. Its small cover appears to be fashioned out of some sort of leathery hide, but from what creature is uncertain. The reddish-black skin radiates an intense aura suggestive of ancient power. The tongue of the title is beyond your ken. You dare not open the book and disturb whatever sleeps within. You decide to peruse the history. Settling back under the willow tree, you open the book. You read the book of history. So the book of history is an actual book that came with the Ultima games. I'll go into it. There's a book of history. There's a spell book, and there's a cloth map that sort of pinpoints where things are for you. No, really, read the book of history. Okay. Closing the book. Okay, that was a great read. You again pick up the ankh. As you hold it, you begin to hear a haunting, familiar, lute-like sound wafting over a nearby hill. Still clutching the strange artifacts, you rise unbidden and climb the slope. In the valley below you see what appears to be a fair. It seems strange that you came that way earlier and noticed nothing. As you mull this over, your feet carry you down towards the site. This is no ordinary traveling carnival, but a Renaissance fair. How dare they? The pennants on the tent tops blow briskly in the late afternoon breeze. The ticket taker at the Ren Fair's gate starts to ask you for money, but upon spotting your ankh says, "Welcome, friend. Enter in peace and find your path." Oh, thank you, we will. The music continues to pull you forward amongst the merchants and vendors. Glimpses of fabulous treasures can be seen in some of the shadowy booths. These people are very happy. They seem to glow with an inner light. Some look up as you pass and smile, but you cannot stop. The music compels you to move onward through the crowd. Through the gathering dusk, you see a secluded gypsy wagon sitting off in the woods. The music seems to emanate from the wagon. As you draw near, a woman's voice weaves into the music, saying, "You may approach, O seeker." Okay, that's a terrible accent. You enter to find an old gypsy sitting in a small curtained room. She wears an ankh around her neck. In front of her is a round table covered in deep green velvet. The room smells so heavily of incense that you feel dizzy. Seeing the ankh, the ancient gypsy smiles and warns you never to part with it. "We have been waiting such a long time, but at last you have come. Sit here, and I shall read the path of your future." So this is our character creation part of Ultima IV. You go through these cards. Well, you'll see right now. Upon the table, she places a curious wooden object, like an abacus, but without beads. In her hands, she holds 8 unusual cards. Let us begin the casting. The gypsy places the first 2 cards upon the table. They are the cards of honesty and valor. She says, "Consider this. Thou hast been prohibited by the absent lord from joining thy friends in a close-pitched battle. Dost thou A, refrain so thou may honestly claim obedience, or B, show valor and aid thy comrades, knowing thou may deny it later?" So what we want to do is there's several classes of characters in this game which all revolve around the what word am I looking for? They all revolve around these virtues, of honesty, valor, compassion, spirituality. I know I'm missing some, but they'll show up in the cards. And so the choices you make, if you heavily favor can't remember the word anymore. If you heavily favor one of these virtues over the other, then that's the kind of character you start with. So in this playthrough, I'm going to go for a compassion, which will give us sort of a bard. Well, not sort of a bard. It'll give us a bard character to play with that we can then use, which has a sling to start with. Anyways, there's a few benefits. So let's start with that. So we'll pick honesty. The gypsy places 2 more of the cards upon the table. They are the cards of sacrifice. That's the other one. Sacrifice and humility. She says, "Consider this. Thou art an elderly, wealthy eccentric. Thy end is near. Dost thou A, donate all thy wealth to feed hundreds of starving children and receive public adulation, or B, humbly live out thy life, willing thy fortune to thy heirs?" Let's donate all of our wealth. The gypsy places 2 more of the cards upon the table. They are the cards of justice and honor. She says, "Consider this. Thou hast sworn to do thy lord's bidding in all. He covets a piece of land and orders the owner removed. Dost thou A, serve justice, refusing to act, thus being disgraced, or B, honor thine oath and unfairly evict the landowner?" Let's serve justice. Crooked King. The gypsy places 2 more of the cards upon the table. They are the cards of compassion and spirituality. She says, "Consider this. Thou hast been taught to preserve all life as sacred. A man lies fatally stung by a venomous serpent. He pleads for a merciful death. Dost thou A, show compassion and end his pain, or B, heed thy spiritual beliefs and refuse?" Let's show compassion. The gypsy places 2 more of the cards upon the table. They are the cards of justice and sacrifice. She says, "Consider this. During a pitched battle thou dost see a fellow desert his post, endangering many. As he flees, he is set upon by several enemies. Ha! Dost thou A, justly let him fight alone, or B, risk sacrificing thine own life to aid him?" Nope. Let's justly let him fight alone. The gypsy places 2 more of the cards upon the table. They have the cards of honesty and compassion. She says, consider this. Entrusted to deliver an uncounted purse of gold, thou dost meet a poor beggar. Dost thou A, deliver the gold, knowing the trust in thee was well placed, or B, show compassion, giving the beggar a coin, knowing it won't be missed? Let's go for B. Compassion. Compassion, baby. The gypsy places the last 2 cards upon the table. They are the cards of compassion and justice. She says, consider this. After 20 years, thou hast found the slayer of thy best friends. The villain proves to be a man who provides the sole support for a younger girl. Dost thou A, spare him in compassion for the girl, or B, slay him in the name of justice? We'll spare him in compassion for the girl. With the final choice, the incense swells up around you. The gypsy speaks as if from a great distance, her voice growing fainter with each word. So be it. Thy path is chosen. There is a moment of intense, wrenching vertigo. As you open your eyes, a voice whispers within your mind, seek the counsel of thy sovereign. After a moment, the spinning subsides, and you open your eyes to... Well, let's see where we are. Hooray! We made it! We're in Britannia. Sosaria, Britannia. No, we're in Britannia. So this is awesome. So this little town right here is called Britain, and this is Castle Britain, which is the home of Lord British. So first, let's take a peek in the castle. Okay, Castle Britannia. Okay, so the way that you actually develop the goals for this game and progress through it are through conversation. Because there's no main bad guy, bad person to attack, the only way to kind of formulate what you need to do in order to beat the game is to talk to everybody in the towns. And that's pretty much everybody. So I'll have to figure out how to share my notes to each of these conversations in a playthrough. But I've got a separate screen here, which is always fun when it's not being recorded. So without further ado, let's start talking. Talk. You meet a burly guard. I am a guard. Your interest, so you can use name, job, and health are kind of the 3 main trigger points, conversation trigger points. So let's go for name. I am a guard. Okay. Job. I guard the castle and all within. Health. Couldn't be better. Well, that's great to hear. So let's ask him about castle. The castle is fair and strong. Dost thou seek Lord British? Yes. He is on the upper level in the throne room. Thank you. Okay, so guard. Burly guard. Lord British. Okay, let's talk to this one. Let's just see if he does anything differently. I am a guard. Name, I am a guard. Okay, job, I guard. The castle and all within. Okay, sounds like it's going to be the same conversation. Bye. Oh, let's see, it looks like a jester. I'm Chuckles. Hey, Chuckles, what's your job? I'm the royal jester. How's your health? Good, thanks. Oh, that's good. Okay, so let's talk about gesturing. Welcome unto the Castle Britannia. Hast thou an ankh? Heck yeah, brother. Then enter in peace. Okay, peace. Oops. That I cannot help you with. Okay. Thank you, Chuckles. Okay. So I'm going to skip these guards. I think they're likely going to say the same thing. I'm trying not to look at any guides or anything while I'm doing this playthrough. I know there's a ton out there because the game is so old. And I have vague memories of some of this. So some of this I really remember, and some of it I'd totally forgotten, which is probably good. Open. Okay, opened. Let's check out down here. Okay. Oh. Heal. Okay, let's talk to this dude. You meet a solemn ranger. She says, I am Shayla. Hey, Sheila. What is your job? I search for the inner light. Ooh. How's your health? I am well. Well, that's good. Okay, let's see. Inner light. Let's ask about light. Seek inner light in the shrines. Ooh. Shrines. Runes are needed to enter shrines. Dost thou know of mantra? No. What is a mantra? The mantra are chants needed to focus thy thoughts while meditating. Ah, okay. So I do remember this part of it. So one of the main goals in this game is to find the runes to each of the 8 shrines. You find the shrine, and then you meditate at each of the 8 shrines, and you need to discover the mantra for each shrine, which will then level you up your avatar hood and open up, I think, the rest of the game to beat. I do recall that there's the heavy component of this is meditating in the shrines. Okay. Oh, let's see. Anything else? Meditating. Focus. Okay. Bye. See you, Sheila. Okay, let's see if this person. Oh, an injured fighter. Job, I fight for my country. Name, I am Sisha. Okay, Sisha. How's your health? I have a grievous wound. Uh-oh. Wound. Deep. Uh-oh. Grievous. Nope. Can I heal? Okay, I have a grievous wound. Wound. Deep. Deep? Okay, we're getting nowhere. Sorry, Sisha. Hope you get better. Okay. Let's talk to... Who's this? Welcome unto the Royal Healer, Pendragon. Oh. The Royal Healer, Pendragon says, Peace and joy be with you, friend. Are you in need of help? Not right now. May thy life be guarded by the powers of good. Okay. Well, let's see what happens if you do need help. Are you in need of help? Yay. Oh, okay, so we can cure, heal, or resurrect. You're in need. Let's try D, none. Oh, okay, I guess I can't do that. A. Thou suffers not from poison. Okay. Dost thou need more help? Nope, I think we're done here. May thy life be guarded by the powers of good. Okay, nice. Let's quickly quit and save. Oh, can't do that here. Okay, let's explore down here. Oh, it's another guard. You meet a burly guard. I wonder what his job will be. I guard the castle and all within. Name? I'm a guard. Okay. Let's see. Yep, the castle is fair and strong. Do you seek Lord British? Yep. Okay, he's in the throne room upstairs. Later, burly guard. Okay. So if you'll notice, the one thing I do remember, if you look above where I am on the map there's a little white exaggerated nick in the wall. And that denotes that there's a secret passage. Boom! So let's explore. Oh, there's 2 exits here. Okay. So here you'll notice that there's a field. So if we keep going right, we actually exit the castle and we're back into that big overview map. So let's keep exploring. And let's go here. What is this? Okay, so is he just blocking the door? Guard, get out of the way. I'm a guard. Name, I'm a guard. Job, I guard the castle and all within. Bye. Okay, hopefully he moves. Oh, there we go. But let's explore in here first. Water. Okay, let's talk to the shepherd. I'm Sean. You meet a shepherdess, both strong and beautiful. She says, I am Sean. Hello, Sean the shepherdess. What is your job? I watch the water. Okay, you can't let it get away. Watch water. It brings me peace. Okay, fair enough. Peace. I come from a proud city. Art thou proud? If I say no, does that mean you're not? My town was destroyed for proud. The ruins lie on an isle at latitude KJ, longitude LL. Well, that just seems too important to not write down, right? Okay, so Pride Island, lat KJ, long LL. And again, I just wanted to repeat that I really don't remember all of the people and conversations from the very first time I played it when I was like 15 or 10, no, 13. It must have been about 13 when this game came out. So that looks really cool though. Pride. No, we already asked about that. Town. Nope. Okay, well I think that's not bite. Buy. Buy. Okay. Okay, so no, we can't go through there. So let's take a... Get out of the way, burly guard. Okay, let's take a peek outside. Let's see what we find. Ooh, a shepherd. You meet a grim shepherd. I am Landry. Landry, what is your job? I'm here to warn thee. Uh-oh. Warn. Ahead lies a perilous place. Perilous. Once thou enters, thou may not return whence thee came. Wilt thou go on? Heck yeah. Then thou art doomed. Okay. Later. So let's keep going here. Okay, so this is a door. I do remember that this is an actual dungeon, so we'll level up a whole lot more before going in there. Okay. Let's go back and go the other way. And we're getting pretty close to 30 minutes here, so I'll try to keep these episodes reasonable, not ridiculously long, even though this is a pretty ridiculously long game. Actually, that's only my memory, so I have no idea how long it actually is. I'm a guard. No, okay, you know what? Yep, I think we're good. Every guard is the same. Okay. Now let's go through here. Oh, it's only a sleep spell. Okay. So some of these are poison fields, which are extremely deadly. Seer. Okay, this is a good guy. Welcome, Wazoo. I am Hawkwind, Seer of Souls. I see that which is within thee, and drives thee to deeds of good or evil. So this is your barometer. For what path does thou seek enlightenment? So as you progress along each of the virtues, you come talk to the seer, and he'll let you know if you're kind of going the right way or if you still need a whole lot of work. So let's try compassion. Hawkwind asked, thou dost show thy compassion well. Continued goodwill should be thy guide. Good enough for me. What other path seeks clarity? Let's try sacrifice. Thy sacrifice is small. Give of thy life's blood so that others may live. Okay, well we'll leave him for now. Hawkwind says, fare thee well, and may thou complete the quest of the Avatar. I hope so too, Hawkwind. Thank you so much. Oh. Zzz. Oh. Okay. Just barely made it out of that one. Okay, I'm not talking to you, guard. Go away. Okay, this looks like a huge guard room. Okay, it is a guard room. Talk, you meet a guard. No, you know what? I'm just not even gonna bother. Oh, there's a secret door in here. Oh my gosh, look at all those chests. I can't imagine that would be a good thing if I stole everything. I'm a guard. Guard. We guard the castle and its treasures. Okay, so these guys say something different. Treasures. That is not your business. Do you mean to steal? Nope. Then please leave at once. Okay. Bye. Well, you kind of have to get out of my way so I can leave. Come on, guard. Oh, there we go. Yeah, it happens quite a bit in this game. That's alright. They're just extra loving and tending guards. Okay, climb was... Is it K? Yep, climb to second floor. Wow, that's pretty cool. Okay. Forget a guard, I'm not talking to you. Oh. Let's go in here. Look at all these. Are these kids? Oh, yeah. Kitchen. Okay, let's talk to... Hope they're not cooking the kids. You meet a person with a white hat. I wonder who he is. Job. I'm the chef. Chef? I cannot help thee with that. Huh. Name. I am the chef. Okay. Let's see about this one. You meet a person with a white hat. Job. I am the chef. Chef. I cannot help thee with that. Okay. Health. Well, all but my finger, which I cut. Uh-oh. Cut. Nope. Finger. Nope. Okay. Let's talk to this. Funny, no response. Oh. Let's talk to this one. Nope. Come on, kid. No. Let us talk. Okay. Let's keep going. And here is, ooh, Lord British himself. Sweet. Okay, let's see. Let's talk to this loot plain guy. What? Talk north. You meet a fair maiden. Oh, what's your name? I'm Juliet. Hello, Juliet. What is your job? I can help thee. Help. I need a lot of help. Seek ye to know how the 8 virtues form into the 3 principles. Dost ye know this? No. Seek it. Okay. That sounds like a great idea to me. Let's talk to the jester. You meet a dancing jester. Okay, we know his job. What's his name? I am Jester Twin. Okay, JT. How are you feeling? Perfectly hoppy. Oh boy. Hoppy that I cannot help with. Okay. Hop you later, dude. Okay. Let's talk to the big guy himself, Lord British. Lord British rises and says, At long last, Wazoo, thou hast come. We have waited such a long, long time. Lord British sits and says, A new age is upon Britannia. The great evil lords are gone, but our people lack direction and purpose in their lives. Sounds like today, A champion of virtue is called for. Thou may be this champion, but only time shall tell. I will aid thee any way that I can. How may I help thee? So you get free healing if you talk to Lord British, and here's how we do that. You ask him about his health. Health. I am well, thank thee. Art thou well? No. Woohoo! Fully healed. Well, we already were anyway, but that's how you can do it. What else? Let's talk about Avatar. To be an avatar is to be the embodiment of the 8 virtues. It is to live a life constantly and forever in the quest to better thyself and the world in which we live. What else? Let's try virtues. The 8 virtues of the avatar are honesty, compassion, valor, justice, sacrifice, honor, spirituality, and humility. What else? So let's see, do we ask about each one? Well, let's try it out. Valor. Many valiant fighters come from Jahom in the Valerian Isles. Compassion. The bards in the town of Britain are well versed in the virtue of compassion. What else? So each of the towns of the virtue have the rune somewhere in the town, which is what unlocks as you talk to people in the town. I do remember that much. Okay, so let's ask about spirituality. In Scarabray, the spiritual path is taught. Find it on an isle near Spiritwood. Okay, what else? Justice. In the city of Yew, in the deep forest, justice is served. What else? Honor? The paladins who strive for honor are oft seen intrinsic, north of the Cape of Heroes. What else? I think we're done here. Fare thee well, my friend. Okay, so before we get any further, let's... Actually, you know what? I'll do that in the next episode. Okay, let's look in here. Where are we now? Prison. Uh-oh. Let's see. Do these guards have anything? Job. Oh, liege. I serve Lord British. British. Nope. Lord. Nope. Okay, bye. Okay, now let's talk to that tree trunk looking thing. No, can't get near it. Can we open the door here? Nope. How about this one? Nope. Okay. Can't really talk to... Well, maybe we can talk to this guard. Maybe he can do something different. Job. Okay. Prison. Nope. Guard. A guard must be a valiant warrior. Art thou the most valiant warrior? Well, I don't know if I'm the most valiant, but let's say that I am a valiant. That thou shalt be a guard. Well, okay. Maybe I will. Maybe that's what I do. Let's go talk to the big guy and sign up as a guard. Okay. So that F there on our panel is food. We've got 295 food, gold 200, and we're at 300 G, 300 health. I think the G just means good. We're in good health. I think that letter changes as we start to lose health or if we're poisoned or something. Okay, so K was up. What was down? M? Nope. We have no spells. Quickness? Nope. 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 Okay. Yeah, we'll get into spellcasting as we get a little bit higher here. Z? Nope. That shows our stats, which we'll go through later. I, J, maybe, no, M, maybe L? Nope. J? Nope. Oh my goodness, how embarrassing. Okay. J, K, climb, descend, D. Yes! Okay, that's how it was. Thank you, memory. Okay. So let's get out of here. And there's an Ankh. And we are done with Castle Britain. So we're going to leave this here for episode 1. Stay tuned for episode 2, where we'll go into the little town of the Little Britain over here. Mini Britain. Let's just park right here. Quit and save. Thanks very much, friends, and hope to see you next time. All right. Have a good one.